Well, it's Chris at Garage Times. Today I'm going to be talking about a quick excavation project that I'm doing here and buying some tools. So I was going to do this lean-to here for quite a while and just never really got around to it for putting concrete in there. So, you know, I got a couple bids on it and they're fair. I think a couple of them around 5,500 to 8,000 to pour. It's a 12 by 64 pad there, and that'd be about 4 inches thick. So I kind of looked at everything and I thought, you know what, if I do it myself, I could buy, you know, like that laser level and save like, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 bucks. So essentially that's what I started to do, and that's kind of where we're at. As for this this laser level, I kind of highly recommend it. I probably should just did a video on just that. It's quite phenomenal. Milwaukee's, it's a single slope like grade laser for shooting grade, and it's phenomenal. There's no thinking involved really. You just turn it on, press the button, and that's it. Turn it on, press the button, it automatically finds level, and then you just take your grade stake with your transmitter and go wherever you need to find whatever level you're looking for. In my case, it's this you know, high level corner of my concrete there, and that's my top of concrete. That'll be my top of concrete for at least everything inside the lean-to. And then out here I'll do, like, I dug out a little bit for like a little pad to, like a little teeny apron for, you know, to knock off some of the mud and snow or whatever, and then I'll taper that away from the building. But as for that Milwaukee laser level single slope grading tool, it's super awesome. I think they're like, I think it was like 1,500 bucks. I highly recommend, if you're going to do this, you'll do one concrete job yourself and the tool will pay for itself. So highly recommended. Good luck in your concrete projects. I'm going to keep you posted on this, and we'll just keep adding to this video. And this is a picture of the box that came in case anybody's interested in trying to get one. And again, that's the single slope laser. That's the part number for it. And it comes with a 5-year tool warranty and like a 3-year battery warranty. But when I was at the counter, just make sure that they activate it, because evidently this sat at the factory for quite a while. They said like over a year or so. But yeah, that's it, in case you guys are interested. And we'll look into setting it up a little bit. It's really easy. First thing you do is pull out your tripod and get her kind of level. Kick out your legs where you need to, and just get this kind of close. You know what I mean? Get that in the bubble there. Then what you're gonna do is grab the head here, and there's a threaded bottom inlet there. We're just gonna screw that to the top of this. And on here, as you can see, that's the spin knob for the screw that goes in the bottom. So we're just gonna screw that on here, so just give me 1 second. And once you got that screwed on, all you're gonna do is insert your battery. And then just turn it on. And there you go. And it may be hard because of like the lighting LED functionality with the camera, but this is like your anti-bump thing. So right now it looks like it's flashing right now, but it's actually a steady white. So when you turn this on, it's going to go through a cycle, it's going to spin the head, and it's going to continuously spin, and this is going to flash. These white lights will flash. When they become solid, then you are good to go. So essentially I just assembled this and attached it to the grade rod here, and then just tighten this nut, turn this on, and you're good to go. So whatever the horizontal plane is of the laser level, because wherever you set it up, the grade of the tripod, that laser level will be, you know, it could be up or down a couple inches. So what you want to do is, I know that that I got to go down here for this, so I'm just gonna adjust this and take this down till I get into the range of the, and I'm just gonna turn this so it can see it. As you can see, I gotta go down like a couple inches. And what's nice about this is I can turn it and face it. And what's cool is it's got a, on the back side of this, I'll show you here, it's got a screen on the back side, so I can look at the back side while I'm facing the transit or the level. Let me turn this back around. So this is, I got to put on just a little bit. You just follow your arrows. It's like, it could not be any simpler than that. So right there is going to be my top of concrete. So I'm just going to tighten my knot here. And then that's it, top of concrete. So we pretty much have everything formed up here. Got to do a little backfilling on this front form. And I'm going to do this in 2 pours. And all our forms are up, and I put foam, this expansion joint foam stuff, I put that along the back half, which I'm doing first. So I'm all set up to do the back half. I'm gonna order like 5.5 to 6 yards. And if I'm, you know, wherever I run out, I got enough movement where I can move my end form board. I'm leaving that off right now, but wherever I end with my concrete, I'm just gonna try to get all of it used up, and then I'll just move that end board. Got the grade stakes in, and the drain's all leveled to where it drains correctly. The grade's good for it. And yeah, so figured I'd give you a shot of what it looks like here. Ran the compactor over it last night. Compacted very nicely. So I'll get you guys another view of it when we're done. So it's not too, you know, too hard to do. It does take some time though. A lot of shovel work. So if you got any equipment, that definitely would make it nice, especially if you got to dig for like a drain or whatever else. So, all right, guys, see you later. And before I go, actually, so this will be like a 12 by, for the back half, like 12 by 32, 4 inches thick. I do got some 4s and 5s in there, so I'll pour it a little heavy. And that'll be the first pour. The second pour will be like a 12 by like 44, right around there. So some guys that see this probably, especially they do concrete all the time, be like, hey, this is how not to do concrete. Totally probably expect to hear some of that, especially with the no rebar in there. This is a total of what's poured here is a 12 by 40, and that's going to be no rebar. The concrete company that I get it from said that they don't do rebar in sidewalks or anything that they're not going to drive on. And I know there's some debate back and forth. I went with the fiber mesh. I have a 60 or a 40 by 64 pour with no rebar in it for the pole barn, and a 30 by 40 apron, and that's got no rebar in it as well. Fiber mesh in all of it, and it's been over 5 years and no cracking or movement. I think what is ultimately critical is your foundation, that you do like lots of sand, compact it, wet it down, and I think you'll be good to go. But I mean, that's how I did it. You guys do it however you want. And yeah, it turned out pretty good. A little bit of knee boarding out there, did the edges and stuff, and definitely work out. So got some cleaning up to do a little bit. And yeah, that's that. So not that bad of a job, and I think anybody could do it. You know, you just have to have enough help. That would be definitely in the right tools. and you can do it. So that's it for right now. I'll give you another shot of this from a different angle. And so I'm gonna clean up that drain too, because there's some, I'm just gonna power wash. Once this all dries, I'll just power wash all this off, because I definitely got some crete up in the drain there. But yeah. All right, we got another 12 by, the other half's gonna be like 12 by 35-ish, right around there. So you guys have a good one.